or I might be pulled over. It's embarrassing to be accused of doing something that you're completely innocent of. You're on the defensive.
Oh God, I am the American dream, with a spindle up my butt till it makes me scream, and I'll do anything to get ahead.
Even my wife, who looks really Arabic, although she's from Italy, is constantly, arrested in airports because she really looks, she could be from either Israel or Iran or from the Middle East. Can you imagine what these people feel nowadays?
Ever since September 11th, me and my family have gone out of our way to become as patriotic as possible. We want to become more American than Americans, and we're actually thinking about turning in my father. Not because he did anything, we're just making us look so freaking patriotic.
Ο ρεπουμπλικάνος βουλευτής Μπάρετ μόλις κατέθεσε στο Κογκρέσο ένα νέο νομοσχέδιο για την αντιμετώπιση της τρομοκρατίας.
So we came up with the idea of STEP legislation, STEP, and it's an acronym for Stop Terrorist Entry Program. This legislation would say if you are from one of those known terrorist countries, you would not be allowed entry into the United States, and if you are here now, then you have to leave.
Every single time we have targeted people on the basis of race, ethnicity, or religion, we have been nothing but embarrassed, shamed, and humiliated years later, to the point where we have paid reparations to certain people because what we did was so horrible.
If you're from a bad country and you want to come into our country, then we are going to treat you a little bit different because, again, the State Department has said that you are from a known terrorist country.
And if you look back in U.S. history, you see many examples of this. One example was during World War II when the United States introduced internment. The United States interned, I think, about 120,000 Japanese citizens within the United States and also U.S. citizens of Japanese ancestry. And some of these people were detained for 4 years in horrible conditions.
Η Τομίε, μια Αμερικανο-Ιαπωνέζα καλλιτέχνης, το γνωρίζει αυτό πολύ καλά.
Being considered enemy aliens and being sent to relocation camps was a very traumatic experience for my family. Totally divided my family and scattered them all over the country.
I find that painful because I know as a lawyer that has had absolutely no positive effect on security. All it's done is completely destroy the lives of many people who, to give them a chance at the American dream. Unless the world stands up for what's right, I think that we will all regret it one day.
We must act before the dangers are upon us.
Το Ραμαζάνι έχει ήδη αρχίσει. Ο κύριος Γάζι Κανκάν ενημερώνει επισήμως το κεντρικό αστυνομικό τμήμα της Νέας Υόρκης. Οι αστυνομικοί θα πρέπει να προσέχουν τη συμπεριφορά τους κατά τη διάρκεια της νηστείας. Ο κύριος Κανκάν είναι διευθυντής της μεγαλύτερης μουσουλμανικής οργάνωσης στην Αμερική. Ένας πλούσιος Αμερικανός, ο μουσουλμάνος καουμπόι, όπως τον ξέρουν οι περισσότεροι. Ο κύριος Πάιπς δεν συμπαθεί καθόλου τον κύριο Κανκάν. Υποστηρίζει ότι η μουσουλμανική οργάνωση χρηματοδοτεί φανατικούς Ισλαμιστές.
There are a variety of governments, institutions, individuals who are in support of militant Islam. In the United States, the leading one is the Council of American Islamic Relations, which, one of its leaders said in so many words that he wants to see Islam the dominant religion in this country.
The American people, the American Constitution is very Islamic, by the way. Whatever is the Constitution is Islamic. The tolerance. Al-Islam is really the only, in my opinion, the only tolerant religion in the world.
I want to see the replacement of the Constitution with the Quran. They generally don't make that perfectly clear, but it is perfectly clear that that's what they aspire to.
It is as if I say Mr. Pipe and the Jews have an agenda to make the United States a Jewish state. That's stupid and silly. It shows that he has an Islamophobic mind, that he has an agenda. He is paid by the Israelis. His think tank is supported by extremist, fundamentalist Jews that want to create a fight among civilizations rather than an understanding and harmony among civilizations.
Πολλές μουσουλμανικές φιλανθρωπικές οργανώσεις έχουν ήδη σφραγιστεί. Μέχρι σήμερα οι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες έχουν κατονομάσει 321 άτομα και οργανώσεις ως τρομοκρατικές, έχουν παγώσει περίπου 137 εκατομμύρια δολάρια σε περιουσιακά στοιχεία και έχουν κατάσχει πάνω από 60 εκατομμύρια.
It's a little like the communists who were never very large in percentage terms, but because they were so active, they could dominate the situation.
Daniel Pipes, the most Islamophobic personality in America.
Ο κύριος Pipes ανήκει στο εβραϊκό λόμπι και είναι μεταξύ άλλων πρόεδρος του Οργανισμού Παρακολούθησης Πανεπιστημίων. Αποστολή αυτού του οργανισμού είναι να καταγράφει πανεπιστήμια και καθηγητές που ασκούν κριτική στην Ισραηλινή πολιτική. Κάτι ανάλογο κάνει και η κυβέρνηση. Σύμφωνα με στοιχεία που αποκάλυψε η εφημερίδα Business Week, 13 εκατομμύρια άνθρωποι βρίσκονται καταχωρημένοι σε κυβερνητικές λίστες υπόπτων. Όχι μόνο μουσουλμάνοι, αλλά και ακτιβιστές ή άνθρωποι που πήραν μέρος σε αντιπολεμικές διαδηλώσεις. Σύμφωνα με τη νέα πατριωτική νομοθεσία, οι αρχές μπορούν με άνεση να πάρουν και να χρησιμοποιήσουν ευαίσθητα προσωπικά δεδομένα από πουδήποτε.
If you were to go and take a book out of the library, the government could go and pull your records and see all the books you've read.
Do you think terrorists are actually going to the library?
Other warrants and investigate this person, to wiretap them and to do other things. They can pull your financial records, your medical records, all of these things without you knowing about them.
They can get your medical records without a court order, because is there something in a medical record that indicates you might be a terrorist?
Or things you're thinking or things you say that don't actually hurt anybody, but just might be your political opinion, can now be shoehorned together with other material and used against you to make a case that you're in some way anti-American, therefore you should be targeted in some criminal prosecution.
As a cartoonist, I've done so many cartoons that are critical of the U.S. government, and I thought in this kind of atmosphere, this is all they need. They're going to come knock on my door and say, well, did you draw this cartoon? FBI, are you the man that drew this cartoon?
Red bus. Okay, you got captured. Then you put the right index.
Τις πρώτες μέρες του 2004 μπήκε σε εφαρμογή ένα νέο πρόγραμμα ηλεκτρονικού φακελώματος όλων όσων περνούν τα αμερικανικά σύνορα.
Anybody that comes to the United States at that point is going to be registered. Basically, they're going to say, okay, you're going to check in and you're going to check out.
Σύμφωνα με το νέο πρόγραμμα, όλοι όσοι πατούν αμερικανικό έδαφος θα φωτογραφίζονται και θα αφήνουν τα δακτυλικά τους αποτυπώματα. Οι πληροφορίες αυτές θα καταχωρούνται σε μια βάση δεδομένων με σκοπό, όπως λέει η κυβέρνηση, τον εντοπισμό τρομοκρατών, αλλά και την εκδίωξη των παράνομων μεταναστών γενικότερα.
All biometric technology is your fingerprint or your picture. I mean, it's not anything more sophisticated than that, really. It's like your passport.
But we know for a fact that there are organizations, terrorist organizations, that have tried to infiltrate our borders, legally and illegally, over the top and under the bottom, too. So I think we need to do everything we can, again, to keep our country safe and strong.
Opportunity, gentlemen. The opportunity to turn yourselves in. After sundown tonight, any young man fitting the profile I described who has not cooperated will be arrested and detained.
Στην κινηματογραφική ταινία «Η Πολιορκία», ο στρατός έχει αναλάβει τη φρούρηση της τάξης στους δρόμους της Νέας Υόρκης και την πρόληψη τρομοκρατικών επιθέσεων. Γίνονται συλλήψεις αδιακρίτως, οι μουσουλμάνοι μεταφέρονται σε στρατόπεδα συγκέντρωσης, υπάρχει απαγόρευση κυκλοφορίας. Ένα κοντινό μέλλον ή άλλο ένα σενάριο του Hollywood.